Hey guys, North Cinematics here, and today I've got some very interesting news that was data mined regarding Battlefield 5's Firestorm mode. And I thought we'd have a quick talk about it and sort of the things that I don't think are going to make it into the release build of Firestorm and some of the things that could. Now first off, they started with solos, and solos for me is a must in any Battle Royale game. And it was really exciting to see that it had some sort of code mentioning solos, but I really don't think it's going to make its way into the release build of Firestorm, because we did get an official blog post from DICE stating that we were only going to get squads, no duos either, which for me is a huge disappointment. I think for any Battle Royale game that wants to maintain its successfulness, it needs to have solos. Maybe soon TM? Who knows? Then the post mentioned classes. Now, this is kind of interesting. I don't know how this is going to work, but I assume we're going to have Assault, Medic, Support, and Recon. And I was thinking maybe the Assault class is going to have some sort of a special ability, and then, say, Medic, it can revive people and give down medical pouches and health and stuff like that. But I'm really not sure how this is going to work, but I think it's kind of an interesting idea, and I'd love to see how this is going to work. And this could possibly make its way into the final release of Firestorm. Then the post goes on to mention loot, and there being 4 types of rarity, so common, uncommon, rare, and super rare, something like that. One thing to add about the loot as well that I found quite interesting was that you could find battle packs on the battlefield. So you could probably find like a rare or a super rare battle pack that you can get different cosmetic items, but also I'm going to assume that you can buy these battle packs with boins that still haven't been released, but I'm pretty sure that they will get added for Firestorm. Then it also went on to mention capturing objectives, which for me is the most exciting thing that I heard regarding the Firestorm mode. I think this really sets it apart from other competition, because I mean, I haven't seen anything regarding objectives in a Battle Royale mode myself, so this could work. I mean, it kind of focuses the action, and you've got to capture objectives regarding vehicles, so you can get tanks, transport vehicles, and helicopters, which I will go on to in more detail later in the video. Oh, and when I was playing this game, I was just like, I was about to revive this guy, and he just flew off in the distance. It was really funny. I believe I can fly. But anyway, back onto the details. There was also a mention of an inventory, so to store loot, which would be weird in a Battlefield game, but it's very much a necessity of any Battle Royale game. Also, there was a mention of weapons having different tiers as well, 1 to 4, so maybe the top tier guns will have certain special abilities on that, so maybe an amazing hip fire on one of the medic weapons like the Thompson, stuff like that. Moving on to vehicles, there was the mention of an AI Stuka that can be called in from the reinforcements. Then you have the Tiger and the Valentine. These were the 2 only tanks that were found in the files. Then also the mention of a helicopter. Now, I'm not really sure if this is going to happen, maybe later. I don't know how long we're going to have to wait for this to come in, but I really don't think it's going to make its way into the launch version of the game, because there was no mention of any helicopter in that Firestorm blog. And I'm pretty sure if a helicopter was going to be coming to Firestorm at launch, they would mention it. The V1 rockets was spotted, the artillery strike, the strafing run, supply drops, vehicle call-ins. I don't really like the sound of all this kind of stuff. All the call-ins, the vehicles, stuff like that. I think they should be focusing more on the infantry combat. And from what I've seen here, it seems like Criterion are focusing on that large-scale warfare, but then also there's only 64 players. I think there should have been 100 players. If you look at it, we're only getting 64 players. Let's say 20% are in vehicles. It feels like it's going to be eerily quiet, especially at the start of the game. So I'm not really sure how that's going to work. Also, DICE replied about an hour ago at the time of recording to the info, and also with the tractor emoji and this kind of eye emoji. So as far as I'm aware, they haven't denied this information, but I think they are just trying to build hype. They're not going to say, you know, this isn't true or this isn't coming at the release. I think we are going to get a trailer very soon. I mean, when I looked at the playlist for the trailers, it did say that it had been updated 4 days ago. So assume that's for the Chapter 3 trailer or maybe a Firestorm standalone trailer. But definitely, we're going to get some more information very, very soon. But I can't wait for this mode. I'm very excited. And I think there's a huge amount of potential for Firestorm to be a fantastic mode. And also, it's just new content and it's just a new experience. I think that was something that Westy said in his latest video, and I totally agree with him. Battlefield 5 just needs more content. If you want to read up on the full Reddit post, then link to that in the description, so you can go check that out at your own will. But let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are on the Firestorm mode. Does this information get you excited? But I think a lot of this information is pretty outdated. It's probably ideas that they've got for this mode in the near future. Don't expect to see, say, helicopters and stuff like that make it to the launch. If you went on to enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe. It helps me out a huge amount. I can't believe we're on our way to 1,300 subscribers. It's absolutely crazy. So thanks for all the support. It means a huge amount. And until next time, have a good one.